Since I switched to a Windows PC in today's video, I would like to share with you my Davinci Resolve export settings, how you can solve gamma shift when viewing your videos on your Apple devices, as well as show you guys Davinci Resolve settings for stable workflow. Let's get into it. First of all, I occasionally play some games, therefore I use game-ready drivers. Let's go to Davinci Resolve preferences first. Here in memory and GPU you can see that I set GPU processing mode to CUDA. I don't use auto because it was recommended. I use neural engine optimization on NVIDIA. It has been recently solved with the latest NVIDIA driver update. And I set my NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5090 as my main display GPU. Then we can go to decode options, and here I unticked AMD because I use NVIDIA for decoding H.265 footage. In my project settings, in color management I use Davinci Wide Gamut, Intermediate, and output color space is Rec 709 Gamma 2.2 because I usually deliver to social media or to web pages or to YouTube, and I find it the most reliable, and also it was recommended. On the delivery page, the format I use is MP4 because it's the most common, codec H.265 to save some space, encoder is NVIDIA, resolution, it depends, frame rate, no need to speak about it. Then the quality I restrict to 25,000 when delivering to Instagram and other social media platforms. When it comes to YouTube, I simply switch it to 50,000. Though the recommended bitrate is a little bit lower, I prefer to export high quality footage and then let Instagram and YouTube do its thing. Encoding profile I use main 10, as I already explained in the previous video for Apple devices. This is the 10-bit encoding profile. It prevents some artifacts, especially in the shadows, to appear. Then keyframes I leave to automatic, rate control constant bitrate, multi-encode enabled, preset medium, so the preset here you can choose slower or very slow, it depends how your system works. I find medium to work perfectly fine, so the difference is only how fast your graphical card encodes your videos during the export. So the slower preset you choose, the slower will be your export. In the tuning I choose ultra high quality. The thing is that you will not see this option if you switch the codec to the H.264. Therefore I use H.265 to achieve a higher quality. To pass full, look ahead 16 frames, look ahead level I do not touch it. Then I enable adaptive B-frame. I really don't remember what does it mean. It's been 3 months since I switched it on. I consulted everything with Gemini. I also asked Gemini to check all the forums and see what people really recommend for the export settings. In the advanced tab I use pixel aspect ratio square, data levels to full, and then here where the magic happens. So in color space tag I use Rec 709, and in the gamma tag I use Rec 709A. It helps to prevent gamma shift when viewing your footage on Apple devices. And I also checked my footage on Windows, on YouTube, everywhere. We also delivered with these settings to web pages, so on and so forth. Few of my videos are running on the bigger TVs in the gyms, shops and stuff like this. Therefore, you have not to worry about gamma tag. Though if I would deliver to TV or cinema, I would not use color space tag or gamma tag at all. I will simply set my settings, project settings to the cinema delivery standard. Then I force sizing to highest quality and force debear to highest quality. In the subtitle settings I also use burn them into videos, because if I have subtitles then I need them in my video. Otherwise, this option doesn't matter. And this is how easy it is. In the beginning, when I first got my PC, I really didn't know how to work with it. Therefore, I found that Gemini gave me some really good advices. Of course, I had to double check those, but the most frustrating thing for me was the gamma shift when viewing on my iPhone, delivering to my clients, because everyone else is using Apple devices. And I was quite surprised that Color Space Tech and Gamma Tech helped to solve this issue, because I was using Color and Gamma Techs on Apple devices and this didn't help at all. That's it, guys. I hope that this short video helped you in some way. If it did, please leave me a like, comment down below if you are interested in some other topics. And in the next video, I would like to share with you this beast of a machine, how simple it is to work with it, how it can manage noise reduction, some heavy color grading, some additional effects, film grain, and so on and so forth. Because the experience working with this machine is unbelievable. But which one is better, Apple or this one? See you in the next video.